Good evening, everyone. Or should I say, hello. This is Haruka. Tonight's episode comes to you from the Grand Hyatt Tokyo in Roppongi. You know this hotel has become quite pricey lately. Staying here now would set you back over 100,000 yen a night. Can you believe that? When I stayed here, it still felt like something that I could just barely afford. But now, it's really become a luxury for the truly wealthy. Have you ever stayed somewhere like that? Or dreamed about it? Oh, and speaking of luxury hotels, at Tokyo Station there's that Bulgari hotel. I've heard a night there can cost around 200,000 yen. It makes me wonder, who are these people visiting Japan and staying in places like that? Don't you find yourself curious too? You know, I was reading the news the other day, and there was this report about how more wealthy people than ever are leaving their home countries. Apparently, 140,000 high net worth individuals moved abroad last year, the highest number on record. Surprising, isn't it? Guess which countries are seeing their wealthy citizens leave the most? The UK is number 1, then China, and after that India. Why do you think that is? Could it be the stricter tax systems pushing them away? And where do they go? Well, places like Dubai, Monaco, even the US. Oh, and I found it interesting that some are heading to Italy. I read about a former Goldman Sachs exec who moved to Milan, and a UK property mogul who's now living in Monaco. Quite the trend, isn't it? They call it the Great Wealth Exodus. People with money want to go where it isn't taxed so heavily. Makes sense, I suppose. How about you? If your country changed its tax laws, would you think about moving? Where would you go? I'd love to hear. Of course, I'm not in that world. I don't have the kind of fortune that would make me worry too much about taxes. So when I read these stories, I find them amusing, maybe. But I imagine for the wealthy, it's a matter of survival, don't you think? And it makes me wonder, what kind of assets do these people have? Real estate? Stocks? Something else entirely? In Japan, I think many would say apartments or land, right? That's a typical kind of wealth here. For me, I suppose when my parents are gone, maybe their house will become my asset. Strange thought, isn't it? Have you ever wondered about the value of your own assets like that? Anyway, I'd love to know. What's a recent news story about wealth or taxes that caught your attention? Please leave me a comment. Let's keep the conversation going. And until next time, good night and bye-bye.